Yo, what's up guys? It's Noah here, and in today's video, going to be talking through a couple player props I like on Prizepicks for today's NBA slate on Monday, February the 13th. We got a big Monday slate tonight, guys, 11 games, and I'm actually making this video on Sunday night, recording this video the night before. Usually, I'm not able to make my Prizepicks videos the night before just because there's not many props up the night before, but Prizepicks actually has a ton available on the board right now. A lot of the teams are posted. You can see all the props that are available. They even have fantasy scores up. Now, for this video specifically, we're not going to talk about any fantasy scores, but pretty cool to see Prizepicks posting some fantasy scores the night before. They usually don't do that, so going to have to look through the full board tomorrow on Monday. And as always, I will be sharing more plays over on Patreon for this slate, but I did want to give out a couple plays on YouTube for free, a couple plays I like. Got 2 picks we're going to talk about in this video, taking a first look at the board on Sunday night. Recording this video after the Super Bowl just ended, so that was a great game. Hopefully you guys made some money on the Super Bowl if you did bet on it. We did give out 3 picks for the Super Bowl. We made a video on Saturday, made a video for the Super Bowl, gave out 3 picks in that video, hit all 3 of our plays, all 3 of our Prizepicks plays. So hopefully you guys did check out that video, and if you played those props for the Super Bowl, hopefully you're able to make a little bit of money. I know our NBA picks have not been that great lately, but we did at least have a pretty good Sunday with the Super Bowl. Did really well with our props there and made some money on the Super Bowl. So let's try and carry that over into Monday. It is going to be a shorter week this week, guys. We only have until Thursday until the NBA All-Star break starts. So after Thursday, there's going to be no NBA games until next Thursday. So I want to try and have a good week, good 4 days till we get to the All-Star break. Then we'll have a week off and then we'll return next Thursday. But let's try and finish this week strong, make some money before the NBA All-Star break. As always, though, guys, before we do get started talking through these plays, make sure you guys hit that like button down below. Hit that subscribe button if you have not yet. And if you guys are new to the channel, and if you have never checked out Prizepicks before, you can sign up for Prizepicks and use my promo code NOAH. And I do want to give a shout out to Prizepicks. They're actually running a very cool promo for this Monday slate. They're offering a $50 protected play. We see Prizepicks run these protected plays a lot. Usually it's only $20 though for Flex Friday. They'll give out a $20 protected play, but for today, it's a $50 protected play. So basically what that means is your first entry that you play on Monday, assuming that you didn't play an entry Sunday at like midnight or after the Super Bowl, your first entry placed between 10:30 p.m. Sunday night and then Monday, all day Monday, the first entry you play will be risk-free up to $50. So if you haven't played any entries yet for this slate for today, the first entry you place will be risk-free up to $50. So if you want to just play the 2 picks I give out in this video, and if you want to put $50 on it, you will get that $50 back in promo funds, even if we do lose. Hopefully we don't lose. Hopefully we cash our entry and make some money. But that's a cool promo Prizepicks is running, $50 protected play for this Monday slate. If you guys are not playing on Prizepicks yet, take advantage of this promo. Sign up, use that code NOAH. You'll get your first deposit matched up to $100, and you'll be able to get a risk-free entry in. But let's talk through the 2 picks I do like for today. We're going to start off in the points prop category. Got a points prop I'm liking for today, and then I have a rebound prop I'm liking. So for points prop, I want to talk about DeMar DeRozan. And I know DeMar DeRozan has not been playing that well lately. You look over his last 5 games, he's gone under this line in 4 out of his last 5. But I don't try and look too much in the last 5 games, especially for like star players, a guy like DeMar DeRozan. I know people, certain people have their thoughts on DeRozan. Certain people, say DeRozan's not that good of a player. I still think DeRozan's a pretty good player, and 22.5 points. I mean, this is a pretty low line for DeMar DeRozan. Like, we haven't seen a line this low for him in quite some time. His points prop is usually 24.5, 25.5. It's 22.5 today, and it's a really good matchup as well going up against the Magic. I do like DeMar DeRozan to go over 22.5 points. For one, the matchup's great. You look at the spot against Orlando. This is a spot that DeMar DeRozan has had a lot of success in. So these 2 teams have already played twice this season. DeRozan had 32 points in 38 minutes in their last game against Orlando. It was pretty recently. It was on January 28th. And then they faced off again earlier on in the season on November the 18th. DeRozan had 41 points in 44 minutes. And even dating back to like last season and the season before, or the last season, DeRozan played the Magic, or he's played the Magic 6 total times since he's joined the Bulls. He's over this line in 6 straight games against Orlando. So he's had a lot of success in this matchup. You look at Orlando, they're not the best defensive team overall. They are giving up the 2nd most points per game to small forwards. So it's a really good matchup DVP-wise for DeRozan. And then you look at his games this season with at least 23 points. He's had at least 23 points in 32 out of 52 games this season. So just over 61% of their games played, he's had 22.5 points, or at least 22.5 points, or 23 points. I know he's gone under in 3 straight. I know his usage has been a little bit down lately, and that was something that I did look into. Over these last 3 games, his usage rate's been way down. He's had a 19.8% usage rate the last 3 games. But like, I don't expect that to continue. DeRozan is, he's not going to suddenly become a 20% usage player. DeRozan this season is leading the team with a 27.8% usage rate, and I would expect, sooner rather than later, he's going to get back to having that type of usage on a nightly basis. I know his shot volume lately has not been great. Like, he's not been taking a ton of shots. I know, like, the last few games, he only had, like, I want to say it was one game he only took, like, 12 shot attempts. That's usually not like DeRozan. More times than not, DeRozan is going to, average 15, 20 shots per game. And this is a really good matchup. The Magic have been giving up a lot of points to small forwards. DeRozan's had a lot of success overall in this spot. And even though he's not been playing that well lately, I feel like he's going to bounce back at some point. I think today could be the day that he bounces back. And you look on DraftKings Sportsbook right now, they have DeRozan's points prop set at 23.5. Juice is slightly favoring the under 23.5. It's minus 125, but still, getting this line at 22.5 versus 23.5 is definitely some value, because I could see a scenario where DeRozan finishes with 23 points. If he finishes with 23 points and you take the over 22.5, then you win that bet. If you take the line at 23.5 and he finishes with 23, well, it's a loss. So you always want to try and find at least like 1 point of value. Any points of value you get, those are always going to be good and beneficial in your favor. So that is the first pick I do like for today. Is DeMar DeRozan more than 22.5 points. And then the other pick I like to pair with that is going to be a rebound prop. And I want to talk about Rudy Gobert. His rebound prop, it sits at 10.5 on Prizepicks, and I also like the over here for Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert, another guy that, rebounding-wise, the last few games has not had a ton of rebounds, just 10 against Memphis, came up short, only 5 against Denver, 8 the last time they faced Denver, and then 7 against Orlando. But take a look at his games, like those 4 games where he went under. So like 3 of those 4 games were all blowouts, and he didn't really play full minutes. I know the 2 games against Denver, I'm pretty sure both those games were blowouts, and Gobert didn't get like anywhere close to full minutes. Last time they faced Denver, so when he had 5 rebounds, he played just 19 minutes. He might have gotten injured that game, I'm not exactly sure, but they got blown out. They lost by like over 30 points. And then the other game against Denver where he had 8 rebounds, he grabbed 8 rebounds in only 18 minutes. He didn't play anywhere near full minutes. They won that game by 30, but Gobert did have 4 fouls in those 18 minutes, so I'm guessing he lost some minutes due to foul trouble. The game against Orlando, even that game, he didn't even play full minutes. He played 26 minutes in that game. But last game, however, against Memphis, we saw Gobert get back to somewhat close to normal minutes. He played 29.5 minutes. He did lose about 4 minutes due to blowout. He got subbed out with like 4 minutes left in that game because they were down by like 20. So Gobert was on pace to play about 33, 34 minutes last game, had the game been competitive. He grabbed 10 rebounds in 29.5 minutes. Gobert this season been averaging almost 11.5 rebounds per game. He's second in the league, he's second in the entire league in rebound chances per game. He's averaging 19.8 rebound chances per game, second most in the entire NBA, only behind Domantas Sabonis, who's averaging 21.4 rebound chances per game. We know that Gobert is a really good rebounder. He's a guy that's always going to be under the basket. He's had a lot of success in this matchup as well. You look at Gobert's game log versus Dallas. I mean, for what it's worth, last like 7 games against Dallas, 15, 13, 17, 11, 15, 12, and 20 rebounds. So he's gone over this line in 7 straight games against Dallas. When they faced Dallas earlier this season on December 21st, Gobert had 15 rebounds in 38 minutes. He's played, or over his last 25 games where he's played normal minutes, so 30-plus minutes, he's had at least 11 rebounds in 19 out of those 25 games. Normally, when Gobert plays like 30-plus minutes, I would bank on him getting 11 rebounds more times than not. And I know his minutes have been kind of all over the place lately, but I don't think that's been because of him. I think it's been just more so like foul trouble, blowout, stuff like that. The fact that he got 29.5 minutes last game, even in a blowout, is definitely promising. It's good to see, and I think barring blowout or foul trouble here, we can expect probably mid-30s minutes from Gobert. And with how good of a rebounder he is, I would bank on him getting 11 rebounds more times than not when he plays 30-plus minutes. So that is the other pick I do like for today. Rudy Gobert, more than 10.5 rebounds. And these are 2 early picks I like for this Monday NBA slate, guys. Recording this video on Sunday night, so these are kind of my first looks at the board. But these are 2 picks I definitely liked when I first looked at the board. Going to take a look at the board again on Monday, find some more plays, share those over on Patreon. So if you guys do want more prospects plays from me, you can check out the Patreon. It is linked down below in the description. Check that out if you are interested. But I do wish you guys the best of luck on this Monday slate. Hopefully you guys all win some money today. Make sure you guys hit that like button if you did enjoy this video. Hit that subscribe button if you have not yet. And go check out Prizepicks as well. Sign up for Prizepicks and use my promo code NOAH. You will get your first deposit matched up to $100 when you do sign up for Prizepicks with my promo code. Make sure to take advantage of this promo they're running, the $50 protected play. If you guys want to put $50 on these two picks, by all means, please. Always, bet any money you play any day. It should be money that you can afford to lose. If you can't afford to lose $50, do not bet $50. Bet whatever you can afford to lose, whether it's 5, 10, 15, 20. You have to decide how much money you want to play. But if you do decide to put $50 on these two picks, even if we lose, you will get that $50 back in promo funds tomorrow or on Tuesday. So pretty cool that Prizepicks is running a $50 protected play. I will be sharing my $50 entry on Patreon. Once I find some more plays, I'm going to probably try and find at least like 5 or 6 total plays for today, make a 6-pick entry, and then I'll share that on Patreon, and that will be my $50 protected play. So if you want access to that, again, you can check out the Patreon, link down below in the description. These 2 picks will definitely be included in that $50 protected play that I do decide to run. But good luck on this Monday slate, guys. Again, hopefully we can all win some money today, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.